Hey everybody, welcome back to the vlog. Well, I'm now in Stourport-on-Severn and look at this. That's the River Severn right there. Isn't that just beautiful? And the river's really down at the moment, so it'd be perfect for navigating. I'd love to be able to get on that river and go down to Worcester. Just look at it, it's so lovely. But unfortunately, I just can't rely on my engine. It's just sputtering too much, and yeah, I just don't feel comfortable. I'd hate to break down in the middle of the river. Knowing my luck, I'll probably, break down on the side of a weir or something and then tumble over or something like that. Just the thought of it makes me anxious, but at least I can enjoy just the visual side of it now. Isn't that lovely? I'll go up here. So there's a basin just up there that takes as a marina and moorings and what have you. So here's a couple of staircase locks just here to take you up to the basin for the narrow boats. And obviously there's two large locks just here for the large boats, like that big cruiser over there. How's that for a yogurt pot? Maybe I could get one of those. How huge is that? Yeah, look at a couple £100,000 for that thing, I think. Bit out of my price range, unfortunately. Oh, here's a sketch of... So Stourport was built in the late 18th century on the back of the Staffordshire and Worcestershire Canal being built, and it became one of the busiest inland ports of the Midlands. Because remember, the River Severn is actually, the longest river. It takes all the way down to Worcester and Gloucester and what have you. And it goes all the way up. If you follow the stuff in Worcestershire, it takes you all the way up to the Trent and Mersey, into Stoke and what have you. So you can see why it was incredibly busy. Now it's just a fantastic, place of leisure. In fact, I was having a chat with a boater earlier today, and we joked about the fact that it's like a beachside suburb. There's a fun park there, and there's mini golf and all that kind of stuff there. And we joked thinking it was it's just like a beachside suburb, but we're miles away from any beach, And this morning I met a local, and you see that sign over there, navigation warning system. So the local was telling me that last year, December, January, when we had all those floods, the water came all the way up to the bottom of that sign. So this whole area of the locks and everything was completely submerged in water. Let's go for a walk and I'll show you the rest of it. So yeah, there's a pontoon down there as well. So that pontoon apparently was all the way up the top of that pole. That's how much water was on this river last year, or earlier this year. Incredible. And of course all the water comes from Wales. So if you get a torrential downpour in Wales, 2 days later, it'll come down here. But look at this, that's a lovely spot. I want that boat. I've been staring at that boat since I got here. Oh yeah, that's a yogurt pot and a half, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, a bit out of my price range. Still, it's nice to look at. And dream. Yeah, one day maybe, I'll win the lottery. And we'll just walk up here. So there's a narrow lock there, and here's another staircase lock up here for the smaller boats like narrowboats and cruisers and what have you. There we are, and there's Stourport, one of the Stourport basins. It's a lovely little town, it really is. It really does feel like a seaside town, it really does. So yeah, like I said, I'd love to do the river. If I had a more of a reliable engine, I'd be down there already. I do think it's the spark plugs. I've got some spark plugs coming this weekend. So hopefully that'll fix the problem. I took them out the other day and they're looking pretty black. We gave them a bit of a clean up with some sandpaper, but you know, failing that, I'll give the carb out, clean out again and take it from there. There's the other part of the basin. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? And look at the size of these locks. I've never seen such a big lock. Look at the size of it. Wow. Massive. The Tontine. Now, I've met a local last night who said that in the basement of the Tontine inscribed the names of the convicts who were sent to Australia. Apparently this is where they were kept before being transported down somewhere, maybe down the river, before being shipped off to Australia. How's that? Yeah, maybe I could get one of those little ones, that'd be cool. Not quite as expensive as that other one I saw. Bit limited though, you know. I mean, I'm sure it'd be great in the river and stuff, but I can't really take those on the canals, can I? The wharf. Yeah, it's just lovely. I'm so drawn to this area, I really am. And this whole canal too, you know. Love it, absolutely love this canal. The stuff in Worcestershire has just become my new favourite canal. And you know, if you've seen the footage that I published before, you know, you can see why. I'm sure even in winter it'll look pretty as well. Anyway folks, yeah, that's Stourport-on-Severn. So just wander back down here. Obviously these buildings have been here for a couple of 100 years, used for stores and what have you. Just wander down here and I'll just leave you with a beautiful image of the River Severn. Isn't that just gorgeous?